I'll show you where we are. So we are here in Romania. And I'm going to show you where. So I'm here in Bucharest, but the kids are not. They are a bit farther away in Buzău County in Pânătău. You can see this is the seaside. When those of you that supported us on the seaside vacation, this is our Romanian seaside here. And so Patulajele, here's Bucharest, and here is near to Patulajele, this is where Pânătău is. If we go closer, because Pânătău is a very small village, so you have to go pretty close up to see it. There it is, Pânătău. So very small little village here in the mountains. You can see these are mountains, actually hills, but getting towards mountains. We're in the Eastern Carpathian Mountains, and that's our village. And so, and there's a river flowing past called the Buzău River. Our Grădina Bio, our organic garden is along about here. Oh. And yeah, just to give you a sense of space. So add yourselves there so we can also see where you are. We have people in Brașov that came and Ploiești.
Where is Bucharest, Didi?
Right here, where there's this group of big group of pink dots. Right. That's Bucharest. So we go in a little bit closer to Bucharest, you can see I am here, right here. That's where I am right now. So where my little mouse is pointing and flickering over that pink thing. So I am in the northern western part of the city. And yeah, I was really thrilled to see we've got people like our colleagues from even as far away as AMURTEL Lebanon. And I hear that some people from Peru are going to be joining. Some kids from the AMURTEL project in Peru are going to join us. And in Istanbul was a sponsor who's Romanian but living there. So it's fun to see, like here's our friends in Lebanon. Aici copii, vezi, sunt niște colegi, știți că câteodată mă duc în Liban, nu? Și aici este unde este Liban, relativ la România. Și aici este sponsorul cea nouă al Cristinei. Și aici Italia, Malta. So a lot of people here, Amsterdam and
și din Germania.
Da. Și aici Irlanda. Yeah, so this is a fun way to learn geography. Learn geography by finding out where all your sponsors are. I think that's pretty cool. Learn geography by finding out that there's people that like you in these countries and are wishing you well. So part of our whole idea with doing this event, and also with the map and the toilet paper toss, which we will see once everybody is to be able to see how big this network of support is, and for the kids to feel that they're not alone in the world. They've got a lot of people out there wishing them well. I'm going to translate that a little bit for them. Atunci am zis copii, în primul rând este frumos pentru voi să învățați geografia așa prin a vedea unde aveți niște oameni care sunt interesați în voi și care vă doresc binele și să-i vedeți acolo pe hartă, dar și pentru că așa să știți că nu sunteți singuri, adică că e multă lumea, o familie mare și întinsă pe toată planeta care vă dorește bine. So I'm telling them that there's a big family that wants them, to wishing them well from all over the planet. So we even have Australia on the map. Oh, they said thank you. You might hear that a few times tonight. Mulțumim is the Romanian word for it. Thank you. I'll even put it in the chat so you can understand it. So it's like this mulțumim. And also the happy birthday is La mulți ani, which I also have here handily right in back of me in my decoration. Okay, so Didi Advaita, are we still getting people coming in?
I suppose so, Didi.
We've got 25 people, and yeah, I'm just wondering if I should, I'll give another minute before we go on to the next.
Somehow the recording passed to me, but anyhow, it's recording.
Okay, cool. So let's have a look. I want to see who's on the call. So I'm going to stop the share for a moment and just see. Oh, nice to see all of your faces. If you also want to see the Brady Bunch version of this view, and not just my face and a few of us, you can go up to the right-hand corner of your screen, and there is the word view. And when you click on that, it either has speaker or gallery. And so if you click on that and you click gallery, you'll be able to see pretty much everybody on the call in one spot. And because the kids are super curious to see you, they really want to get a feeling of these mysterious people called sponsors and supporters from the world. I would ask you, if you can, to give turn on your video. Yeah, cool. Namaskar, Didi. So it's nice to see so many familiar faces from all over the world. I've been feeling really some isolation, of course, of not traveling, and I miss all of you. So it's really nice to see your faces. Jessica, yay. We had fancy teas last year. And Maha Joy, you're in Peru. Are all of your kids around? Nice to see you. Yeah, she's joining us all the way from Peru, and she's working at another AMURTEL project. Copii, dacă vedeți fata care este Maha Joy, you can wave to them, Maha Joy. Ea este, lucrează acum ca voluntar în Peru, care este în Sud America, și acolo vin alți copii din alt proiect să vă salută. So, and then we have also some dadas, Subhadyananda, Mahapragnanda, nice to see you, Arati. We have somebody all the way. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I know you're from Vietnam. Can you please say so? How do we pronounce your name? You have to let your microphone turn it on for a minute. And we
just call me Chitra because that is my Sanskrit name. My Vietnamese name is not, but it's very difficult to pronounce. Okay.
And what's the Sanskrit name?
My Sanskrit name is Chitra.
Chitra. Okay, that's easier. Yes, I can handle that one. Okay, and Tarek, you're all the way from Lebanon, I see, joining us. Yay, nice to see you. I miss visiting Lebanon. And we have Pashupati and Sadhana and Sunanda from England. Nice to see you. Madhulika from Oregon.
Do people rename themselves with their country name after their name?
That would be nice. I don't know how to do that easily, but we have, that's why we have also the map, but there's a lot more people on that. We have a whole family of new friends from Sweden who I haven't met personally yet, but I've just seen you on the video and we've been corresponding online. They are also bicycle enthusiasts. And Dada Moshananda, where are you calling in from? Are you from all the way in Haiti, or where are you at the moment? You've been in many different interesting places on the planet.
Namaskar, Dada Mokshananda from Chile, South America.
Chile, oh, cool. We have from Chile and we have from Peru. So we have really nice spread all over the planet today. And we have also my friend Janelle, who went to high school with. Nice to see you. Amadevi also from Oregon, Didi Nanda Prama, and your whole gang of people from County Clare.
Yes, we're in Ireland.
I'm looking forward. You're going to all see each other again, and you'll see what country you're from if you sent a video in, because the video that we made with all the toilet paper toss has become pretty long because I kept receiving videos and I didn't want anyone to feel left out. So it is now quite a interesting visual representation of how much connection there is all over the planet between us. It's quite exciting. I'm excited to share with you this world premiere of our toilet paper toss challenge video. So I think we're about ready for that. We're about 10 minutes almost into the call, so hopefully most people are now online. Great to see you. Bagan. Is this what's your Ryan Bagan? I don't recognize the name. Can you tell me who? Is that the whole family, Brooke and Olive? Yeah, cool. Nice to see you. I loved meeting your kids. You have to unblock your microphone if you want to say something. Welcome. There you are.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to
Thanks.
see you. Beautiful kids. I really enjoyed meeting them on this is the La Sound Switzerland. They talk with so much confidence. They're really great. You're going to see them in a few minutes in the video. So pay attention for the La Sound Switzerland gang. You'll see them soon. Okay, so are we ready now for the video? Let's watch our toilet paper toss video and have an adventure of passing the humble roll of toilet paper all over the world. It's going to really take a pretty amazing journey. So here we go.
What do we got cooking?
Ciao, sono Thomas.
Oh, hi. This is Jeff from San Diego, California.
Hello, I'm Adela.
Hi, my name is Knox. I like Lego sets. My name is Madeline. I like sharks.
Ciao, sono Efi.
Bună, sunt Georgiana.
I am Mirabai from Italy.
Hi, I'm Ava.
Io sunt Laura.
Hi, I'm Gunatita in Sweden.
Bună, eu sunt Alina.
I'm Boko from Lausanne, Switzerland. I'm Juliet. I'm Dee Dee's sister.
Bună, eu sunt Lily.
I'm Olive from Lausanne, Switzerland, and this is Susie, the guinea pig. I'm Oid from Lausanne, Switzerland.
Ciao a tutti, sono Maima. Sono contenta di essere insieme a voi qui a festeggiare. Ciao! Bună, sunt Larisa. Bună, sunt Dorina.
Bună, sunt Elena.
Bună, sunt Marina și sunt din Canada. Și eu, Remus, tot din Pănătău.
Hi, I'm Nirmala from England.
Happy birthday from Darulaya in Eugene, Oregon.
My name is Mark and I love juggling.
Hi, my name is Karen and I love playing football.
Bună, eu sunt Lily. Îmi pare bine să vă cunosc. Despre mine îmi plac plimburile în natură și cărțile. E pisica noastră Lea. Vă pup!
Salut! Eu sunt Michela
este Rumi. Locuim in Italia, se ne place să ne jucăm în pădure. Rumi?
Bună, sunt Mirela.
Nicușor.
Sunt Gopi.
Bună, sunt Gabriela, la mulți ani AMURTEL! Mulți înainte!
Ciao a tutti, io sono Eleonora.
Salut! Eu sunt Elia, el e Pepe. Noi locuim în Italia împreună cu Michela și Rumi, dar nouă ne place să stăm în casă, la căldurică, și să citim o carte. Giusto? Ciao!
Namaskar! Ciao ragazzi! Sono Demis, De Varangian, da Pavia. Ci siamo visti l'anno scorso, abbiamo giocato insieme e non vedo l'ora di rivedervi. Buon anniversario! Namaskar!
Ciao, io sono Marisa e abito da sola.
Eu sunt Mihaela.
Salut, sunt Călin.
Bună, sunt Andreea.
Hi, I'm Alexandra.
Hi, I'm Mona from the AMURTEL office.
Hi, I'm Grammy D. I'm Dee Dee's mom.
Hi guys, my name is Ingrid. I'm from Italy. In this moment I live in this wonderful place close to the lake, and they are my friends. And we together say you happy anniversary!
Hello, I'm Mahima from Adelaide, Australia, and I love riding my bike and I love singing.
Bună, sunt Ion.
Hi kids, this is Gaia from Italy. We met last year and we played together, and I really want to meet you again very, very soon. Happy anniversary! Bye!
Servus, sunt Alexandra. AMURTEL continuă să schimb vieți, continuă să dea aripi copiilor să zboare până sus la stele. La mulți ani și salutări din Istanbul!
Salut! Sunt Florin!
Bună, sunt George.
Bună, eu sunt Alex.
Hi, I'm Antonio from Portugal.
Bună, sunt Dani.
And I'm from California in the United States.
Eu sunt Ionuț.
Hi, my name is Pernilla. We are a family from Sweden.
Hi, my name is Alec and I'm 12 years old. Hi, my name is Andre and I'm 11 years old.
Hi, my name is Tobias. Catch it.
Eu sunt Priya.
Hello, AMURTEL family. I'm Tara Devi from Brazil. I will tell some of my hobbies. Reading some poetry, play guitar, chess, and I hope to visit you soon. See you!
Everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you also to the kids. Let's do you can all open up your microphones a minute and we can do a applause for each other.
Yay! Yay! Bravo!
Yeah.
Pardon.
Now I'm going to mute you all again. Sorry about that. Didi, can you do that for me? I don't see the control for it.
You have to make me co-host then if you want me to do that.
Oh,
no, I cannot.
Okay. Where do I mute everybody? Okay, well, I'll just ask all of you guys to mute yourselves. I can't see the thing, and I'll try to figure out how to.
Go to participants and highlight her name, and then go to the far right and make her co-host.
Yep. All right, well, I'll do that during the next sequence. So in the meantime, it would have been great to be able to actually have you come to Romania and have an actual tour of the house, get a feeling of, but unfortunately or fortunately, this year, because we weren't able to actually host a party here physically, we're going to be offering you a virtual tour of the house with Miku. That he's recorded, so you can get a sense of walking through the house and what the space actually looks like. So please mute. Haha, I muted everybody. Okay, so we are going to take a tour of the house and let's just do that. So let's go little. Here it is.
Bună ziua! Bine ați venit la familia AMURTEL. Iar acum vă vom face un mic scurt al casei noastre. Aici este intrarea. Aici este bucătăria unde doamna putea să ne vedeți nouă mesele. Aici este sala de mese unde noi luăm cele 3 mese. Aici este camera de zi unde noi citim, ne uităm la televizor și alte activități în această cameră. Aici este camera unor 2 fete. Aici este biroul unde se administrează foile și dosarele noastre. Aici este dormitorul acelor 2 băieți. Iar aici este dormitorul meu. Dar acum vă vom prezenta și etajul. Aici este sala de sport. Aici este sala de calculatoare. Aceasta este camera de consiliere. Cam acesta a fost turul casei noastre. Noi vă mulțumim foarte mult. La revedere!
Ok. Miku, ești acolo? Nu?
În 2 minute vine.
Okay, atunci o să we'll give him congratulations then. So I think you did a pretty good job though of showing the house. Can we also see our cameraman, Nikushor? So Nikushor was behind the camera. This is Nikushor. We're very happy to have Nikushor in our team as well. We have a lot of women. He is our man. That also is, that's great to have him in the team. So he was the one behind the camera. And now, let's see, next we will do. So you've seen now the physical space where the kids live, but of course, it's not the physical
O
space.
secundă, întrerup, a venit Nicu, scuze.
A venit Nicu, atunci, hai că te laudăm atunci. So we will give a bit of appreciation to Niku for his efforts. You can take off your microphone so you can give him some. Bravo, Niku. Mulțumim pentru tot.
Great work.
Thank you. No. Okay, now he's out of here. All right, so I think that while we're on the theme of seeing spaces and taking a tour of the house, I'm also going to have you see a tour of our other main social project, which is the Fountain of Hope After School Center. So we have the AMURTEL Family Children's Home where the kids live. That's a residential care center. And we also have an after school center in the same village, but that serves the community. And we have 30 children that come during the school year and get help with their homework and their extracurriculars and so forth. But right now in Romania, like in many places in the world, we are in the red code and we are with all of the schooling happening online, which doesn't, online schooling is based on a lot of assumptions like that people actually have devices, that they have electricity to charge those devices, that they have the know-how to enter onto online platforms, and so on and so forth. This is not the case in very poor villages like ours. And so a lot of the kids are at high risk of being very much left behind unless there is a special program for them of online support. So we've created a support for the kids that are doing online schooling, and our staff are in small groups supporting them. Some of the kids from AMURTEL family also go there. You'll see a few of them. So I'm going to share that, and that our tour guide will be Georgiana. Georgiana, ești acolo? Vrei să ne saluți? Bună, Georgiana! Așa, acum o să vedem și Torol Izvoro care ai pregătit pentru noi. So now we will see her contribution to the tours of the day. So I am going to share that.
Bună ziua, intrăm în centrul de zi. Aici este o țărancă care ține în mână un steag, decorație făcută de mâna copiilor și o pictură făcută de copii. Copiii centrului. Aici este clasa a doua, împreună cu doamna Dorina, fac lecții online. Aici este bucătărie, dar în momentul acesta doamna Larisa lucrează la calculator. Aici este clasa a doua, împreună cu doamna Ana. Aici este clasa a patra, împreună cu Elena.
This is already such a hard situation, but it's even harder without the right equipment. When you invest in these laptop computers and speakers so the children can hear and see the lessons properly, you will be doing something concrete to prevent this widening of the inequality gap, to prevent the marginalization of these children at such a critical time of their life and education. Thank you so much. Okay, so that also is a lead-in to, let me turn it off, a lead-in to the fact that we are just launching also a crowdfunding campaign for Giving Tuesday, because we have just passed Black Friday, I think like the absolute maximum of consumption and consumerism. So a contrast to that is this movement for Giving Tuesday, where people are encouraged to give. So our campaign for that is going to be for the ensuring access to children in the villages in rural areas to online learning, in our case by improving our equipment, because right now the staff are just using their own personal telephones to help the kids with their lessons. So it's you know, I mean, we're managing, but it's not ideal. So I will share for a second thing. Okay, so this is the crowdfunding campaign, and we already have 42% of our funding that we need. So I encourage you to donate and help this to be a success so that we can buy 5 laptops. We will also use some of the money for computer speakers, and we will be using some of the money for the breakfast program, because usually our budget is only covering lunches, but at the moment the children are coming early because the lessons start early, and so we are also providing them with breakfast. So this is a wonderful program to support, and they really managed to do a lot of service for the community this way. It's the first time that we really feel that the community is more appreciative of our efforts. Sometimes we felt kind of taken for granted, but because the parents are truly overwhelmed, they really can't help their children easily to keep up with the online schooling. It's very demanding on the parents, actually. And many of these parents just don't have the educational level or skill to be able to guide their children to learn skills like reading and writing. So it's a really lovely opportunity to do something that will make a difference in limiting, at least for these children, the big, I don't know, magnification of inequality happening because of shifting things online. So now I want to show you, you've seen a bit of the physical spaces of the houses, but that's not what really makes AMURTEL special. What really makes the home special are, of course, the children and the care that they get and the experiences that they have while they're together with us. And so I asked them a week ago, like if they could share to us what their feelings about AMURTEL are, what it's like to grow up in AMURTEL family. And I asked them to make some drawings. And together with Anna, our psychologist, they also sat down and they just expressed themselves. Some of them actually wrote it, so we have their writing, and the other ones we just she recorded them speaking. So it's in their own words. You get a chance to sort of experience AMURTEL family through the eyes of the children and get a feeling for a little bit to get to know them better, and yeah, and to see what it's like for them. So I am going to share that presentation now.
Bună! Uite, vreau astăzi să vorbim un pic despre desenul tău. Mi-a plăcut foarte mult, dar nu știu ce reprezintă.
Mare, pentru că a fost prima oară când am mers la mare. Mi-a plăcut foarte mult pentru că am fost și cu prietenele mele și...
Prietenele tale fiind fetele de la noi.
Da.
Am înțeles.
Da.
Cea mai bună prietena ta?
E Alina și Nicoleta și Andreea.
A, deci toate.
Da.
Deci tu ai făcut în desenul ăla pe Alina, Nicoleta și Andreea. Și unde sunt ele acolo?
La mare.
La mare. Și de ce le-ai făcut pe ele?
Să se bucure că sunt la mare.
Am înțeles. Te-ai bucurat pentru ele că s-au dus? Da. Bravo, Lorena, bravo. Dar îți pare rău că tu n-ai ajuns? Nu. Bravo. Dar tu de ce oare n-ai mers la mare anul ăsta? Ce s-a întâmplat? Am stat izolați aici, nu-i așa? Că noi ne aducem aminte Da, din păcate noi n-am mai putut să ajungem la mare și cu voi.
La mare când ne jucam cu uci.
Pe mine m-a ajutat familia Murtel pentru că mi oferă o cameră, o masă caldă, excursii, am mers și la cursa de biciclete, am mers la mare, cu canoile la autoban. Eu sunt recunoscător pentru că doamna Mioare are grijă de mine și mă ajută.
Sunt foarte fericit că am ajuns la familia Murtel și că am primit o bicicletă și că s-a ținut cont de dorințele mele. Și acum, dacă am bicicletă, pot să merg de la Pânător la Pătrălagele. De acolo pot să iau autobuzul spre școală. Și vă mulțumesc foarte mult pentru tot. Și pentru Outdoor Band. Și sunt foarte fericit că am condiții destul de bune aici, la familia Murtel. Vă mulțumesc frumos!
Place că mi-aduce moșul cadouri.
Pentru prima dată a făcut ziua mea de naștere, am primit cadouri, sunt foarte fericit, mulțumesc frumos! Eu sunt foarte bucuros fiindcă am ajuns la familia Murtel, fiindcă sunt cu sora mea alături, că la acasă nu mai pot să mai ajung ca muri mama. Aici în centru mă înțeleg foarte bine cu doamna Mirela, am foarte mulți prieteni, sunt foarte bucuros că am mers în excursii la mare, la camping și sunt foarte bucuros fiindcă are toți grijă de mine.
Acasă nu primeam mâncare caldă, aici primesc mâncare caldă de la doamna Lili.
Eu mi-am pierdut mama acum 2 ani. Bunica noastră nu a mai putut să aibă grijă de noi și am ajuns aici, la familia Murtel și sunt foarte fericită că am fratele meu alături de mine și mai sunt foarte fericită că am mai găsit unele mame aici care chiar mă înțeleg cu adevărat.
O experiență foarte frumoasă a fost la mare, fiindcă am mers cu Didi, ne-am îmbrăcat foarte bine, am făcut mâncare, m-am distrat.
Eu sunt aici de 4 ani de zile. Am avut numai experiențe plăcute, aproape numai plăcute. Să dau așa un exemplu. În al 2-lea an aici de Moș Crăciun am primit cadou o bicicletă.
Haideți! Wow! Dani!
Alte experiențe frumoase, am fost duși de 2 ani de zile la Outdoor Band, unde am făcut diferite activități cu canoia, dormit cu cortul, să realizăm o masă pentru toți, să întreținem un foc.
Eu acum cu școala online fac ore online, am primit calculator, mă joc pe jocuri.
Thank you so much, kids. I think that it was really, yeah, let's give them again an applause for their efforts and their drawings. Copii, desenele frumoase, exprimările frumoase. Mi-a plăcut așa să auzim de la voi experiențele voastre. I'm telling them that we really enjoyed hearing about their experiences. Yeah, so many things come to my mind when I'm watching the video. Interesting to see the things that remain in their minds, after trying to create different experiences for them. And the moment of the bicycles was indeed quite a exciting moment, as you all saw. Some of those actually have become small and will need to be replaced. Tobias is maybe working on that for us in the future. Anyway, we can't too much talk about Santa stuff because of small ears listening. Yeah, we really appreciate the experiences that they have are thanks to all of you that are supporting the project, because the project happens because we have support. And I think that when you see their experiences and their happiness and the relationships that they form in the center, authentic, warm relationships are, I think, the most healing thing that can happen, is that they have good quality people around them who can really help them to heal from some of that neglect and abuse that leaves a feeling of, it really affects your self-esteem and your feeling of the goodness of the world. And so to recreate, to give them back their childhood is an amazing thing. Now, we're going to just have a little look at the history of AMURTEL, because this is our 25th anniversary. And so we do want to just take a moment also to appreciate the history of it. Is Abba online? Abba, are you here? Because I know she was having difficulty getting in. That's why one of the videos got interrupted, because I was trying to help her to get online.
She is here.
Abba, you can unmute yourself. So Abba was one of the founding members of AMURTEL. She's now living in Austria, but she helped us to start the project from the very beginning. She's before my time. I've been here 15 years, but she was here at the start, together with Gopi and Didi Sugata from Australia. So I'm going to share some pictures, hopefully brings back some memories also for her. Here we go. Can you see my screen? Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay. So, I forgot to change the Italian of the title, but anyway. So this was this past week we asked Gopi, who is here. Gopi is a Swiss citizen who came 25 years ago to Romania, actually a bit more than 25 years, because AMURTEL wasn't started right away. We just came in with humanitarian relief, with an international group of people. And then people like Abba got involved on the local level and helped us really to become a local NGO and to create AMURTEL Family. It was Abba that helped us to choose the location in Panatau. And here is Gopi with the first child, Yosef, who, was kind of her first love, you could say. She just had a strong connection with him. And because of that relationship, decided to take care of more children, bring in more children, and start the whole home. She left her job in Switzerland, and she's still living in Panatau. She's also got a dual citizenship with Romanian and Swiss, but most of the time is in Romania, even though she's now retired. So this is when they built the home. They built it from scratch, bit Swiss style compared to the rest of the village, with the materials that were available at the time. So some of it has now started to really degrade after 25 years. We'll be talking about that a bit later, but this is when the house was freshly constructed. And this was the first group of little kids with Gopi. 10 kids came in the beginning, and then in 2001, another group of 10 kids came that had been abandoned at birth at the maternity hospital in Bucharest. These were the children's ages about when I came, because this was a photo that was taken when I came 15 years ago. That was Yosef, the first one, who was already looking pretty big, and he is now even bigger, of course, as an adult. All of these kids you see now in these pictures are all adults. They are all integrated and they're all doing pretty well. So we're very proud of them. Gopi is, we're sort of grandmothers now because the kids have had children of their own. They're married, they're settled down. This was Yosef, the first child with his wife and his baby at the baptism, and Gopi being a very proud grandmother. And this is another one of our success cases. And we have many, but this is Florin, and that's a picture of him with his beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. And this is him now as an adult. He is working as a hairstylist in Buzău, and he was recording a rather elaborate toilet toss video, so I thought to show it separately rather than together with that. I'll just. So I have 22 years. I grew up. Oops, sorry about that. I think I pushed something. I grew up 20 years in AMURTEL family. And now I'm one of the happiest people in the world. I'm in Buzău, and I work at Kings of Hair. And he's a little bit promoting his own salon, saying that he's waiting for you to come and get your hair cut there. So he is very proud of his job, and he's actually really good. He's really quite good with hair cutting. Cut my hair a few times, and he is quite talented and well integrated. And that's actually quite a achievement, because a high percentage of the kids that came out of the children's homes in Romania, because of the deep traumas that happen and neglects that happen there, often don't really make it in the real world. And many of them end up, homeless on the streets or in exploited situations. It's very sad. So we're very, very, very proud of our young people. In fact, I just want to stop the share for a moment so you can see my face, so I can see you. In fact, this morning we had 2 of them on the Romanian session of the call that joined us, and who are now themselves supporting the home. So one of them's living in Switzerland, and she's occasionally making donations. Last year, she made a substantial donation to buy a new carpet for the living room. And the other one was Stefan on the call, who is sponsoring Gabby, one of the younger children. So I think it's, we really try to also help them not to stay in that mentality that can easily happen with social beneficiaries, that they remain their whole life expecting other people to take care of them. We try to give them the sense that now that you're older, you've been helped a lot. And so it's your turn now to try and help the world around you. Not necessarily only AMURTEL, do volunteering, do something, but help, like be the one to help others. And so it is so heartwarming to me when they were on the call and telling about their experiences. And it really makes me proud of them that they've really grown up well, that they can do that now. And so I'm going to go back to the presentation. And okay, so a few years ago, all the kids were growing up, and it was like, okay, so what do we do? Do we close it? But we were getting calls from the child protection that they really needed places for children that were being taken out of abuse and neglect. And so we decided to open our doors again, and that's when the 3rd generation of children came. And so many of them, as you saw, are in the presentation of their drawings, are brothers and sisters. And it's very meaningful for them to be able to be together and remain connected to their siblings. Not all of them, but many of them have come to us. And we have gorgeous, big open fields. Romania's countryside is magnificent. And I hope you get a chance to actually see it someday. And here is Easter just a year ago, with pretty much all of the kids that are there now. And Gopi. And they also form new brothers and sisters by being in the home. Some very sweet and loving relationships. Alex really loves Lorena. It's very sweet. He was the littlest. I think he was just so delighted to have somebody else be the littlest in the house, not him. And yeah, so he's, they're all, we are hoping that by their experiences here, that they will also be able to grow up and become well integrated and happy people. So what I want to share with you now is the opportunity also to get involved yourselves as a sponsor. So I'm going to share a video that talks about what it means to be a sponsor of the children. So one more video. And then after that, the kids are going to have cake. So, Nicușor, voi, după uităm la acest videoclip, puteți să pregătiți tortul, etc., da? Da! Nu vă supărați să mai mâncați tortul astăzi, nu? They've already eaten cake a couple times today. I'm saying, I hope it's not too much of a problem that you have to eat again cake. Ugh, what a chore. So, no, that's actually been the, made this more fun for them.
My name's Didi, and I've been here in Romania now about 15 years. I came here to run the AMURTEL Family Children's Home and other projects of this NGO AMURTEL. I came also as an acharya, as a spiritual teacher. And so because I have this background of yoga and meditation, it's something I can use to help these children that have been through a traumatic past. The children that are here come to us because of trauma, because of neglect, because of abuse, because of loss in their lives. And so I'm able to offer them some of the wisdom and practices that I've learned, such as breathing deeply, simple things to help them to learn to relax and turn off the stress response, so that they can begin to enjoy their childhood again. The reasons they come to us are painful, and there's nothing we can do to erase that past. But what you can do, starting from today, is to make sure that these children have nutritious, healthy food on the table, that they get the support they need to catch up educationally and realize their dreams, that they also, most importantly, get love and affection and lots of encouragement, and that they get a chance to just simply enjoy their childhoods. A lot of these kids have never had the chance to do things most of us take for granted, even things like playing with dolls, riding bikes, going for walks, and simply playing together. So Johnny had a really hard start in life. His family was really alcoholic, and his father was beating his mom, and he and his older brother were taken out by Child Protection Services, and they came to live with us. But now he is just a bright and shining young little boy, enjoying his childhood. Johnny, like all small children, deserves a bright future and lots of love and affection and fun in the meantime. You can really make that happen for him. When you become a sponsor, you'll be able to see Johnny grow up and become a happy, well-integrated adult.
Eu sunt Ana, sunt psihologul centrului de aproximativ 2 ani de zile și lucrez în această echipă cu foarte mult entuziasm, deoarece am întâlnit aici oameni minunați și copii foarte buni. Ce pot să vă vorbesc despre fiecare și la nivel de grup, dar și despre fiecare, este că avem foarte multă încredere în ei și știm că au foarte mult potențial. Toată echipa se implică. Ne dăm seama și de faptul că noi avem poate puține limite și atunci apelăm la alți specialiști. Pot da exemple de 2 copii ce merg la logoped, alți 2 copii ce apelează la un terapeut specializat pe accesarea furiei. De asemenea, încercăm foarte mult să-i armonizăm, ca ei să înțeleagă că ei sunt bineveniți în această lume și că ei nu au nicio vină pentru tot ce s-a întâmplat în familiile lor. Eu lucrez foarte mult cu ei pe partea emoțiilor, ca ei să-și recunoască emoțiile, dar și mai mult să le recunoască și pe a celorlalți. Și facem foarte multe exerciții în grup și individual. De curând am avut un exercițiu despre visuri. Ei, spre surprinderea mea, au visuri mărețe, ceea ce este un lucru foarte bun, pentru că au încredere în ei. Lucrăm și pe stima de sine și pe încrederea de sine, dar a fost foarte drăguț pentru mine ca specialist să văd că ei chiar simt că pot face față și pot avea o meserie frumoasă.
So we invite you to become part of our family by becoming a monthly sponsor. And when you do that, you're ensuring that the kids have food on the table and can grow up in safety and love. Practically, what that means is setting up a monthly donation that comes out automatically. And for the children, what it means is that you become part of their family. And children are always really curious to find out more about their sponsors. And often even if you take the step to communicate with them, they often enjoy to write back or to ask me if I can give a call to you. So it's really a way to have a long-term relationship, see the kids developing and growing and becoming young adults in time.
Okay, so thank you. I just shared for you in the chat the link to the sponsorship donation page where you can actually set up that monthly sponsorship. Some of you are already doing the distance adoption, and in fact, after the kids sing happy birthday, we'll give a moment for you to, those of you that are sponsoring a child can just introduce yourself, and maybe they actually, I was worried they wouldn't want to come and, they'd be too frozen or shy. Not at all. They all want to come up to the screen and see who are you and who's this person that's sponsoring them. And they're very curious because it makes the whole relationship a lot more real. I think also for some of you that are sponsors but are here for the first time to actually see them, to actually get a chance to connect with them like that also makes it a lot more of a real relationship. And we do try to make the relationship, about a relationship, not about money. Your role, of course, is, in the background is supporting the finances of the home so that it will be sustainable long term. That's why we ask for monthly donations so that if we get just about 200 sponsors, we will have enough income flowing in every month that we're not stressed about money. There's enough things to be stressed about. Gopi used to say money shouldn't have to be one of them because there's already a lot going on just with dealing with the stuff that comes up from the children. So I'm trying to take that advice and get to that same space that she managed to get the project to a few years ago. We're at a turning point in terms of sponsorships, etc. I'm sure we're going to make it with your help, but our base of sponsors through Gopi, the friends that she had in Switzerland, they got older and older. And now when we send out, or when the Swiss organization sends out their sponsorship letters, every year many come back because those people have either moved into elder care or they might not be with us anymore. So that base of sponsors has really dwindled. And we're now going to have to be more independent and on our own, creating our own new base of distance adoptions to keep the program going. So that's where all of you come in. And many of you are already doing it. Some of you are getting to know about it for the first time now. So I'd really encourage you to do this because it doesn't have to be it's not a huge financial obligation. I mean, it's as you can see, I'll share with you the website that was briefly shown on the let's see here on the video. So it's donate.amurtel.ro, and this just takes you straight to the part where you can set up a sponsorship. There's a few ways of doing it because we found that depending on the country, the same option wasn't always working well for everybody. So we have this system, mobile pay. It does have at one point an interface with a bit of Romanian, so not everybody was comfortable with that. So we also put the donation page of PayPal here. So if you have a PayPal account, that can be very convenient. Or, there's also sending, if you're in Europe, you can send through the bank information is here. If you're not in Europe, you just contact me. In the US, we have our partner, AMURTEL USA, who can process donations with anything from a check to the PayPal to, they have also several options, and they always, get the donations to us. So there's many different options for actually doing it. The idea is that is for it to be something that is relatively automatic and you don't have to worry about it. Once you set it up, it just kind of goes. At least this is the idea, that it should just go automatically. Sometimes if there's not money in the account, you might need to restart the donation again because it can get suspended because of that. And so you choose an amount that's comfortable for you. You know, we started to also get some Romanian sponsors. I was actually quite surprised. I was thinking that they would, you know, do just the 25 euro amount, but many of them have even surprised me with their generosity. They've even, you know, subscribed at the 100 euro amount. And so, you know, slowly we've been forming that base that we need to survive, and we're about halfway there. So, you know, even if all of you on the call just brought one person, you know, shared the video to one other person, that would be a huge thing, because we just need, yeah, it's not that we need that many more people to be able to do this long term. So I wanted to show you here where you can find that video that I was showing. It's on our website, amurtel.ro, and you get to this page. Let's see, I'll show you how you get there. So you go to how can I help, and you go to sponsor a child. There's also support a student. So people are not ready to take on, you know, 25 euros, or if they just like the project of supporting education more, there's also a similar program with the Fountain of Hope, with the After School Center. But this is for sponsoring a child. And so when you go there, you will find the video at the top, which is of course on YouTube, but it's better to share it from the site because then the people get all the information they need. And then they also have this link here, which opens up again that page that I was just showing you. So I will share this link also in the chat so that you have it. We will also be sending you an email with the links for sharing and the links if you're interested to set up. So these links, you can either open them up now, or we will also send them to you by email at the beginning of next week. Yeah. The children, like I said, really, I encourage people to create a reciprocal relationship if they like. It is not obligatory. Some people feel, in fact, a bit, you know, emotional about having a relationship and prefer it to be more from the background, or just to support the whole house, or to support the Fountain of Hope, and not necessarily a particular child. But the children do really feel special when there is somebody out there who is every now and then writing them a note, not only sending stuff. You do not need to send a lot of extra stuff, because that's not what it's about. It's about, you know, like sending a message. We have a private group, which I'll show you also. We have a private Facebook group for our sponsors. Let's see, it's back on the Google Chrome. So we have this group just for sponsors. Close this, where we post, you know, well, now we've been posting all the stuff about the anniversary, of course, but, you know, we post things that are going on in the home so that you continue to see in a very natural and informal way just what's happening in the house. And we also have a WhatsApp group that does a similar thing. So that helps you to stay involved and to feel that you get to know what's going on. You really can feel part of our family when you're part of our sponsor group. So we ask people to sign a confidentiality contract when you become a sponsor, because the children's, you know, like when I talk in that video about what name did I use? Johnny, I changed the name of the child. I was telling a real story about one of the kids, but I was not using a real name. So we're very careful about protecting their identity. That's why those groups are closed groups. They're only open to people who have set up a sponsorship. And we, you know, and you can't share the photos from there, or we ask, you know, we trust everybody not to share the photos from that group onto public spaces, because kids are vulnerable when they're in protective care, and it's just the right thing to do. So you become part of protecting their identities in that way, but you become part of our inner circle and get a chance to know them better. So now we are going to have the party part of the kids singing happy birthday for AMURTEL and having some cake. And they'll also get to greet those of you that are here for them. And one more thing that I will do before that, so that we are finished with all the other stuff, is I wanted to, Mirella wasn't able to stick around for this last session because she was already there for the whole day for the Italian session, the Romanian session. And so, yeah, she's made a list of kind of what are the needs of the house in the next upcoming period, because some of you might prefer to help with something more, you know, concrete, not necessarily just a sponsorship. So besides the online learning that I already shared with you, that crowdfunding campaign, our other need in this upcoming period is that the house, as we described to you, is 25 years old. And this is a picture of an actual play day. So when it's not the restrictions of the pandemic, we will not only, maybe we will also have online events, because I'm very inspired to see that we got so much more participation than of course we would have had if you all had to buy a plane ticket. So very ecological to do it online in a way, but it's also really nice, you know, if you want to visit and just see a totally different part of the world off the beaten track of the normal tourist, you know, places, come to Romania when we have our play days and we have a big party for real outside, usually in the spring or in the fall. And yeah, so we have, our house is really getting to be in very shabby and sort of shameful state. It's getting, the paint has been, we got a new roof on it a couple of years ago, but the paint is just peeling and the wood is rotting and we really need to recondition it. These are our beautiful girls, but our house is a little bit less beautiful at the moment. And another interesting consequence of the pandemic was that as the children had to be in quarantine, you know, there was this preventative quarantine where they couldn't leave the yard for 90 days in the springtime and again in the summer, another long period. So they did a lot of bicycle riding in our yard, in our front yard. That used to be grass. It's never going to be grass again, in my opinion. It's like, if you can't fight them, you might as well join them. So we've decided that we will put a type of paving stones where it's become a mud bath. It will probably improve the cleanliness of our house as well, not to have all this mud outside. But it's become so compacted and they really like riding their bikes, and it is safer for the younger children to ride their bikes inside. And so we want to put, you know, these flagstones, and that's going to cost, my thing is here, 2,500 euros. The good news is that for both of these renovation projects, we have a company that this past week told me that they are going to give us an in-kind donation of materials. We don't know how much, but hopefully a big part of those costs is the materials cost. A part of it is the workmanship. So I have set up also a crowdfunding for this campaign, and I'll share that with you in a minute. And so that campaign, probably like half the amount will be covered, or a big part of the amount will be covered by the material donation we get, but we'll still need help to sharing the crowdfunding campaign, donating to it so that we can reach the goal and have, again, a house that looks decent and not shameful. The physical space isn't the most important thing, but it also is a bit important that it doesn't, you know, fall apart. So this was the other project, the other crowdfunding that I already showed to you about giving the access to online learning. And here a laptop is about 400 euros and we need 5 of them, 3 for the AMURTEL family and 2 for Fountain of Hope. And these are the kids. And this is also the village, just to give you an idea. This was when we went to distribute food from the food bank during the emergency period. We're still doing that sometimes. So there's still a lot of intense poverty in the rural areas. Notice that this was March and they're not wearing shoes. And there's a lot of also poverty of elderly. So we also support the elderly with gifts of food. And we involve the children also in these things because, like I said, we're trying to develop the spirit of helpfulness and service in them from a young age. So I will just share with you that last link. I need to go and get it. So I will share this with you while I'm doing that. So that one is here, Renovate. So this is the, I haven't launched it yet. I wanted to start first with people like you that know us already. Maybe if we get some donations already in there, it's always more inspiring to share a crowdfunding when it already has a bit of momentum. So I just set it up last night. So it has not been shared anywhere. Even I haven't shared it yet on my Facebook. So let's see, go back to stop share and I will open up the chat and I'll put it in the chat. There you go. So that's that link also for the donations for the renovation of the house itself. So now, copii, v-am ținut mult, așa, vorbim. Nu-i așa? Vorbesc cam mult? Have I been talking a lot? And they're like, yeah. So is it time for cake? Da? Sunteți pregătiți așa să cântați la mulți ani pentru AMURTEL? Da? Faceți și în română și în engleză, da? Voi știți, nu? So
La mulți ani, sănătate, să vă dea Domnul tot ce doriți. Zile senine și fericire, la mulți ani să trăiți. La mulți ani să trăiți. Mulți ani trăiască, mulți ani trăiască, la mulți ani. Cine să trăiască, cine să trăiască, la mulți ani. AMURTEL să trăiască, AMURTEL să trăiască, la mulți ani. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday AMURTEL, happy birthday to you.
Hooray! That's the spirit. Okay.
Eat a piece of cake for me.
Yay! So la mulți ani is the Romanian happy birthday. Okay, so hai să vedem dacă sunt niște oameni aici care au mesajele individuale pentru voi. Eu cred că sunt. So I'm saying that there's probably a few people here that are already sponsoring a child and might want to connect for a minute and give them a special message. So who wants to start? I can call on you. Yes, Bishop Mitra, please.
Namaskar. I'd like to meet Niku and tell him what a great tour he gave of the house.
Nico. Este acolo, Nico?
O secundă, coborât jos la toaletă.
1 second, he's on his way. Nico's been kind of, he's an active guy, so he hasn't been sticking around the whole time. Girls are like transfixed, but okay, so we'll wait for him to show up.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Go to someone.
yeah, let's see. Juliet, you want to say hi to Alex? Alex, este acolo?
Here, boo boo, come here. Come here, sis. You can see the
Este jos, Alex.
Is he there, Denise?
We're waiting for him.
Oh, they're gonna go get
Alex, este acolo?
And you can say what you guys like.
El este dispărut? Bine?
A venit Alex. Nu e ceva cameră.
Hei, Alexiță, ce mai faci? Să știi că sponsorul tău este sora mea și aici sunt nepoțile. Da? Hai. Nox. How are you, Nox?
Hi, this is Knox.
Aici este Nox.
What do you like to do, kiddo?
Legos.
Well, ask him what he
El
likes.
place să se joace cu Legos. Și tu, Alex?
Alex.
E curios dacă și tu îți place Legos.
Cu mașinuțe.
He likes cars. He likes
cars like your buddies.
I think that Knox also likes to play with cars. I have seen evidence of that.
Yes.
Yes. And particularly like trucks and things. Construction vehicles. Okay. What else do we have here? Brooke? Your child, Georgiana? I forget who you have. Is it Georgiana?
Yes.
Alex, what's the cheam Georgiane? Să vină în față? Vine Nico să ne spună.
Hi.
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 Good to see you.
Este foarte frumos să te cunoaște, este încântată să te cunoască.
Și eu.
No, don't make
Also
faces.
very happy to meet you.
Do you want to introduce her to your
Este,
guinea?
are doi
Suzy.
gemeni acolo. She has twin boys. And a guinea pig. Ai văzut că are și un porculeț de gânie.
Girl poser.
Și noi ce fel de animăluțe avem și noi?
Okay.
We
Do you
have
want
rabbits. We have lots of rabbits and cats, and we lost a dog recently.
Oh, they have animals.
How old are you?
Did you want to ask her how old she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you?
Câți ani ai? Can you say? Poți să zici în engleză? Știi să zici în engleză?
10. Me too.
10. Yeah, just like Olive.
Olive la fel, adică fetița care are animăluță în mână, ea are 10 ani, la fel ca tine. Și locuiesc în Lausanne, în Elveția.
Navetia.
No.
Elveția is Switzerland in Romania.
And did you hear that? That's how you say Switzerland. Cool. Do you want to say anything else?
Me?
Do you want to say you hope she has a happy holiday? Huh?
Do you have a happy Christmas?
Well, a holiday, yeah.
A zis să ai un Crăciun fericit.
A ciucrăcipi.
Okay, not like that.
Mulțumesc la fel.
Mulțumesc la fel means thank you very much. Also to you.
Okay, great.
Okay. Any other? Is there? Did Nico show up? Nico apărut?
A apărut.
Hi Nico.
Hai, Nicu.
Play. Ce vedetă ești astăzi, nu?
Hello, Niku.
Hello.
Namaskar, Niku. This is Vishwamitra in North Carolina,
El se
in
numește
the U.S.
din Statele Unite, in North Carolina.
It's wonderful to have a chance to meet you personally.
A zis că e foarte încântat să te văd așa față în față. Auzit de tine, de la mine.
You did a great job giving the tour of the house.
A zis că chiar ai reușit foarte frumos să faci turul casei și a fost mulțumit să văd asta. Okay.
You've got a bicycle too, right?
He said, did you also receive a bicycle?
În română.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, wrong language.
Well,
I'm translating English into English. Duh.
that was a.
A zis că a văzut și că ai fost fericit când ai primit bicicletă.
Ok.
Bicicleta a rezistat? Adică mai este în viață bicicleta?
Da.
I asked if his bicycle has survived 2 years of intensive use. Yes. But only thanks to Niku Shore, who provides a lot of repair work. Otherwise, bicycles would be gone. No, am zis că bicicletele noastre au rezistat doar pentru că Niku Shore organizează ateliere de reparat bicicletele cu voi. Nu așa? Și ați învățat și voi. And you know, Niku, when he came to Bucharest and stayed with me in the summer, he fixed my bicycles. My bicycles weren't working at all. And he was like, Didi, I'm going to fix your bicycles. And he got both bicycles working, and we went to the park and we rode bicycles together.
Wonderful.
Am zis că tu ai reparat bicicletele aici în București și atunci am putut să mergem cu bicicletele datorită ție, pentru că tu ai avut această inițiativă. Yeah, he's got initiative. Like when he came, he was like, I will do this, I will do that. Let me fix that for you. I can do this. And I was like, cool.
So you've become the bicycle repairman for everyone.
Yeah, he's learning a lot about, and he's good with this stuff. Yeah. He has a feeling of helping. He has a feeling of helping.
Wonderful.
Cristi, tu ești aici undeva? Pentru Nicu? Am văzut Cristi, nu știu dacă a plecat, dar dacă a plecat, nu știu, nu-mi dau seama, pentru că sunt mai mult aici. Nu văd în acest moment, poate a plecat. Dar a fost și aici. I'm letting him know that another sponsor that he spends time with when he comes to Bucharest, one of the sponsors lives here in Bucharest, and he spends some time with him, and he's a very nice guy, and they have fun together. So let's see. Who else? Anybody else that wants to say hi to somebody special? Sunanda. I just sent you a message. So, Sunanda, would you like to say hi to George? Can you unmute yourself, Sunanda? Do you remember, Sunanda este un sponsor de mulți ani pentru toate proiectele AMURTEL și AMURT. A sponsorizat mulți băieți la centru de domnești, adică a fost un sponsor principal și acolo și acum este și sprijină și pe George. George, poți să vii în față?
Hello.
Hi, Georgie. Ce mai faci? How are you?
Good job, Sunanda, with your Romanian.
Hey, I speak very little. How are you, Georgie?
Ce mai faci, George? Scuze-mă, am uitat.
Bine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And how are you there in Panatau? Is the life good?
Cum îți place la Panatau?
E fine.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
Very nice.
Good.
George also is really good with repairing, and he's been, he also gets really involved in doing stuff around the house, helps out Nicu Shore with, they were at the farm this past week. Ce ați făcut la grădina bio? Ați așezat lemne sau ceva, nu?
Am demontat un hidrofor.
They set up a pump for the well, and then they also put all the wood because we have a guest coming to stay at our farm this weekend, and so they prepared. Yeah, good job. Thank you. What's it?
Papa.
Let's see. Jessica, I don't know if you're still here, or Jadarani, you're here. You want to say hi to Gabby? You have to unmute yourself and put your video on. Gabby, este sponsorul tău aici, dar este invizibil în acest moment. Hai să vedem dacă reușește ea să se facă vizibilă și să facă auzit. Are you there? Let's see. Ok, Gabi, nu știu dacă reușește să se descurcă cu camera, să pun camera, poate că folosește telefonul, dar este aici, a venit să te vadă. Și atunci vrei să zici ceva?
Bine, mulțumesc.
Thank you for being here, he's saying. You know, before this event, the kids were all asking me, who's going to be there? Who's going to be there? Is my sponsor going to be there? Is this person going to be there? Is that person going to be there? So, you know, when they get a chance to know a little bit about you, they become very curious and they're asking a lot. So it's very cute. Jessica, who did I give you? Did I give you Gabby also? Who did I give you for your child? Do you remember? No. I think it was Gabby, actually. Gabby. Dino. A plecat? Așa. Și Jessica este o prietenă din statele. Poți să o saluți.
Hi.
Ai văzut-o? Da.
Can I ask him what's his favorite part of living in the house?
Ce îți place cel mai mult să fie la familia Mortel?
Nu știu.
No, I don't know. What's your favorite food? I don't know. Ce îți place să mănânci, per exemplu?
Tot.
Cake.
Cake.
Choice.
Good answer. Same here, I think.
I thought it was either going to be that or French fries. They all like to have fried potatoes, like favorite kid food in Romania. Or
dintre animale îmi plac iepuri.
He says he really likes the rabbits because we have rabbits in our house, and he really likes taking care of rabbits. And it's true, actually. He is one of the.
How many rabbits do you guys have?
Câte iepuri avem acum?
2.
2. We
Two
had
rabbits.
a period where they sort of like multiplied, but we managed to populate the village with. So we're back down to 2. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you want to anybody wants to jump in and say something, please do. If you have a child that you want to say hi to, let me just scan and see if I recognize anybody else off the top of my head. Amma Devi, I think you're sponsoring someone. I don't remember who. Are you? I don't want to put you on the spot if you're not, so you don't have to reply if you're not. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this was our party. Nice to see all of you. I'm really so happy that you also participated and made the children feel special with your presence, with showing us where you are on the map and sending your wishes to us. It's been very meaningful for all of us to feel that we're not alone all the way out here in Romania, that we've got this big community all over the world throwing toilet paper at us. So thank you so much for being part of this. And I wish you a wonderful Saturday, wherever time zone you are. So I don't know whether to say night or morning or afternoon, but wherever you are, we hope that you have a lovely afternoon or day or evening. And thank you so much. And
happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Anniversary. Thank you.
Bye.
Happy anniversary.
Look forward to seeing you all soon.
Yes.
Bye. Happy anniversary, Didi.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Bye.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much, Didi. It was great.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you. Have a good night. And oh, wow, we've got a sparkler there. Vezi, văzut că au pus ce frumos! Doi! Wow! Abba, so nice to see you.
Bye.
So nice to see you after so many years. Mulțumim că ești prezentă. Și Sunanda, și fețele, noi fețele, de mult timp. So, new faces and old. Nice feeling. Thank you. Okay. All right, copii, mulțumesc pentru implicare, ați fost minunați, ați avut multă răbdare, sper că ați mâncat bine tortul astăzi, așa este?
Da! Și mai așteptăm pe la noi!
Și eu vreau. O să vin repede, că cred că am o treabă importantă să fac acolo și atunci o să vin. O să vin și în ajutorul lui Moș Crăciun. I'm saying I'm also going to come and help out Santa Claus, so... Trebuie să ne distrăm, da? Da! Distracție! Așa. Mulțumim ușor pentru răbdare, că ai fost sprijinul tehnic acolo în spate. Mulțumim! Hey, la mulți ani și vă iubesc, copii, da? Vă iubesc, pa!